What's going on, everyone? It's Luke up here at St. Paul Harley-Davidson in St. Paul, Minnesota. Just wanted to show you guys the brand new 2021 Road Glide Special. This specific bike is the Billiard Red and Vivid Black two-tone with the chrome finish. So as most of you guys probably know, Harley is offering a chrome and a black finish on the specials this year. It's a really nice option. We've been waiting for it for a couple years. So those of you that have been waiting to get your hands on a special and a 114 and not have to buy the Ultra Limited or the Road Glide Limited, now's your year. Come check them out. So for those of you kind of new to Harley, what makes this a Road Glide? The Road Glide is Harley's fixed fairing, so it's actually connected to the frame of the motorcycle. So you probably notice that the handlebars are turned to the left, but the fairing is staying straight. So some benefits of that: when you're riding, you're flying down the highway at higher speeds, there's a lot less buffeting. The bike actually feels a little bit lighter when you're standing up and maneuvering it because you're not supporting the weight of the fairing. Has a really nice triple vent system, Harley calls it, that really helps with the aerodynamics and just really slicing through the wind. So, you know, riding on a windy day is really a non-issue for people that are on road glides. It's a really nice bike. They are coming with the Prodigy rims still, just like they were last year. That is still coming with the double Daymaker LED headlight, so it's really nice. The LED headlight's going to give you a much further punch and wider spread if you're riding at night. It is equipped with Harley-Davidson's Reflex Link Brembo brakes with ABS, so I know that's kind of a mouthful, and we could really get in the weeds of the technology and everything in it, but just kind of a quick little overview. Brembo makes the calipers, top of the line, they make the best brakes, and then the Reflex Link is actually Harley-Davidson's patent on the technology that they put in their touring bike brakes. So what that means, reflex link, meaning that your front and your rear brake are actually linked together. So as long as the bike is going over 5 miles an hour, it doesn't matter if you grab your front brake or hit your rear brake, the computer in the bike is actually going to apply the best and the most effective braking pressure possible. So they are the safest brakes that you can get on the touring bike market right now. It makes a big difference. It is coming with Harley-Davidson's Boombox GTS, radio, navigation, and audio. That was something that Harley rolled out in 2019. It's for those of you that are on baggers from 14 to 18 that have the touchscreen or the 4.3, it's a much more user-friendly screen. It's bigger, it's Gorilla Glass, so you actually can't damage it. It's really nice, waterproof, all that good stuff. It loads a lot faster. You got your Bluetooth capability. You can link your phone to it. You have the Harley-Davidson app integration, so you can get the app on your phone and actually map rides out on your phone the night before you go for a ride. Your bike will take you on the ride, so a bunch of really cool features there. The bike is equipped with the Milwaukee 8 114 cubic inch motor. The Milwaukee 8 could be a video in itself, but just a couple key points I think is important for everyone to understand about the Milwaukee 8 is it's internally counterbalanced and rubber mounted. So for those of you coming off of an older bike, a non-M8 motorcycle, you're going to notice a lot less vibration when you're sitting on the bike when it's starting and idling. It does pack about 120 foot-pounds of torque right out of the box before you get in and do any tuning or cams or anything like that. You guys probably noticed already that they did put the upgraded air cleaner on the bikes in 2021, which is really nice. I know a Stage 1 is a really popular upgrade, so it's nice that the bike's already coming with a good air cleaner on it. In 2021, the specials, the Road Glide and Street Glide specials, are coming stock with Harley-Davidson's RDRS, so that stands for Reflex Defensive Rider Systems. It was rolled out last year. It was an option on all touring models. They kind of streamlined it. They made it standard on all the specials and limiteds this year, so this bike does have that. So what does that mean for you as a rider? Well, it's a pretty complicated collection of technologies that's designed around when you're riding in less than ideal conditions. So there's cornering enhanced brakes, there's cornering enhanced ABS and cornering enhanced linked brakes. So what does that mean? If you're cornering on the bike in less than ideal conditions and you have to grab on the brake unexpectedly, it's actually going to help you hold that lean angle instead of naturally stand up and go straight. So it actually helps you complete your corner. It's a really cool technology. It also has a tire pressure monitoring system in it, so when you're hitting your trip button up here or going through your motorcycle information screen on your navigation, there's a TPMS option, and if your front or your rear tire is below factory recommendations, then the screen is actually going to shoot you an alert and let you know that your front or your rear tire is running a little bit low on air. It comes with the traction control. So there's a new button up here that used to be blank on some of the older bikes. It says TC. So if you're riding in the rain and the roads are a little wet and slippery, just click this button. There's a new rain cloud emblem on your gauge right here that will light up blue, and the traction control is engaged. So what that means, if it's wet outside, your rear tire is not going to spin. It works a lot like in your cars, and that literally just activates at the touch of this button. So you do have to manually turn that on and turn it off. And the last thing that comes with the RDRS is the hill hold control. So if you're stopped at an incline or a stoplight, or a stop sign or a stoplight at an incline, you grab your front brake and the vehicle hold control activates. So you can actually, after it's activated, you can take your hand off of your front brake and the bike is going to hold itself there. So when you're ready to take off again, all you have to worry about is letting the clutch out, rolling on the throttle, and taking off. So you don't have to awkwardly straddle your front brake or anything like that, and kind of let your clutch out and roll on the throttle at the same time. So it's a much easier and safer feature on the new touring bikes. It does have an adjustable rear suspension, so behind your saddlebag back here, this left one, they do come with the one-touch saddlebags. Obviously, that was a really nice change that Harley made in 2014. You can still lock them right here. You do get a physical key to lock those with, as well as locking your switch up here. But the suspension sits behind your left saddlebag here, the adjustment knob. So you just take these saddlebags off, or your left bag, get in there, and you can adjust your preload accordingly, depending if you have a tour pack or a rider, or if your bags are full, you can adjust your preload accordingly. And the owner's manual has a really nice guide to, if you have so many pounds on the bike, adjust it to this. So it's a really nice resource for you there. It does come with a security system as well. So all these bikes have a keyless ignition. So you have a key fob that you actually just keep in your pocket, and once you get off your bike and walk away, after you get 10 feet away from the motorcycle, it is armed, so no one can get on and turn your switch on and start it and take off. It will prompt for a PIN number if someone's trying to start your bike when the key fob is not around, and only you obviously will know the PIN number, so that there is a way to start it if you lose your key fob or the battery dies. And this bike, I figured this bike's got some it's got some tabs mufflers on it, so I want to kind of show you guys real quick that when you pair the Milwaukee 8, which has a single cam, with a good set of exhausts, you can really get a nice, kind of that old school sound that we all like out of the bike. So start this up for you real quick. So those are by Tabs Performance. We do have some 10-inch handlebars on the bike as well, with some grips and everything. So the options, the customizable options available to you are endless. That's one of the cool things about Harley-Davidson. So you know how big those parts catalogs are. Well, guys, video just really doesn't do this bike justice. If you've got some time, stop down by the dealership, sit on one, feel all the differences, come check the 2021s out, and hope to see you guys around the store soon.